Saturday. How's everybody doing tonight? We're here on a damn Saturday. How is everybody doing tonight on a damn Saturday? We're chilling on a damn Saturday. We gotta get some people in here, ladies and gentlemen. We gotta get some people in here tonight on a damn Saturday night. We gotta get some damn people in here tonight on a damn Saturday night. Let's see what we get into here tonight. What up, Mick? Welcome to the show. How you doing, man? We chilling on a damn Saturday night. Yeah, Saturday night. What up, London? Welcome to the show. How you doing, London? How you doing tonight, buddy? Yeah, man, college football. That Ole Miss Georgia game was crazy. Jesus Christ, 43-35, holy frijoles. But that Georgia defense stepped in that fourth quarter, man. They put their foot down. They gave up 35 the first three quarters, but once it came down to that fourth quarter, they said, and they shut them down in that fourth quarter, ended up winning the game 43-35. Yeah, man. Notre Dame can run the football, man. I like that quarterback they have, CJ Carr. But I think I don't know, I think he's a freshman. They can really run the football. I think they got to run the football, man. Just run that damn football, especially if you have like a 10-point lead. Got to run that damn football if you're Notre Dame. Yeah, that guy's a monster, dude. 228 yards. Holy frijoles. Notre Dame should run the football unless it's like third and long, to be honest. They did, Mick, because they gave up 35 points in the first three quarters. And then in that fourth quarter, they said, no more. And they shut them down and ended up winning the game. They came back, I think it was like fucking 35, 33. It might have even been less than that. But they came back. They shut them down. That fourth quarter, man, that was amazing the way they just buckled up and they didn't let them score anymore. Price, 1387 yards, one touchdown as well, my lord. They can run. Yeah. Yeah, man. The Notre Dame can flat out run the football. And unless it's like third and long, they should not be throwing the football. Like, there is no way. Notre Dame more physical. Yeah. Yeah, Notre Dame's a physical team, man. They're starting to figure stuff out, man. Notre Dame got off to a very slow start, but now they're 5-2. They're starting to figure stuff out. Now the defense is kind of shaky, but we'll see. I don't think they're as good as last year. He also returned a kick. Yeah, that was a great response. The kick return right after USC scored. No, I don't think so, Mick. They had a better defense last year, but they do have a better quarterback this year. But this defense, I don't know about this defense. CJ Carr has been doing fine. Yeah. That he had a really bad interception right before the first half finish, running like a pendejo, and then threw the interception in the fucking red zone. But outside of that, CJ Carr had a really good game tonight. Yeah, that fumble, I don't know what the hell happened. It was supposed to be like a trick play, and the receiver panicked when he got the heat. It almost seemed like he threw the ball like he got. I don't know what the hell happened. The receiver ended up freaking literally getting strict sack fumble. Pendejo face for the receiver. But yeah, man. I think CJ Carr's a freshman, so maybe you got to develop him and tighten up the defense. And maybe in a few years, he can finally win that championship. But another thing they probably have to do is they're probably going to have to extend, what's his face? Marcus Freeman. They're going to probably have to open up the big check on him. And damn, they might have to give him $100 million, honestly, to make sure he doesn't go anywhere. Another year of Lincoln Riley. Yeah. I think Lincoln Riley would be much better in the NFL if he could just get a good coordinator. Honestly. I think he would be better in the NFL low-key. Yeah, man, my family. I'm here with my family. Yeah, freaking Brian Kelly, man. Oh my lord, they lost to Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt, man. What up, Daniel? Welcome to the show. Diego Pava. Yeah, man. Diego Pava, man. He might be low key. It was because right now I think it was him and Carson Beck, but Carson Beck had a horrendous game. So Diego Pava could be, at least for now, the front runner to win the Heisman. My family. I'm here with my family. No, Daniel, they were at home. They're ranked higher. What do you mean, Daniel? No, did you see the way they ran the football on them? What are you talking about, Daniel? Hey, what up, kicking? Welcome to the show. That was a pretty good game, Ellis. Yeah, it was. It was, man. That was upsets, right? A bunch of upsets. Miami, Ole Miss, Texas Tech, and LSU. Like 4 of the top 10 lose this week. LSU offense couldn't do shit in the nope. Yeah, I don't know, man. LSU, man. Texas Tech comes back to take the lead, but yep. Yeah, I had a feeling they were going to lose eventually, Texas Tech. What up, Selena? Welcome to the show. LSU fans are finished with Brian Kelly. Yeah, man. Brian, he's won everywhere, but it's not working out in LSU for some reason. Yeah, Notre Dame won 34-24. They could have won by more if the fucking kicker would have made some kicks. They would have won maybe by 15 instead of 10. Arizona State needs their quarterback to stay healthy. Yeah. Yeah, but I had a feeling Texas Tech was going to lose. But I think Texas A&M is still undefeated, right? And they're like ranked 5 in the country. We're chilling on a damn Saturday night, ladies and gentlemen. We're chilling, man. That was also a good game there with Arizona. Yeah, it was. I was flipping back and forth there at the end between the start of the USC Notre Dame and the finish of the Texas Tech Arizona game. Yeah, but some good games, man, on a damn Saturday, man. Some good college football. London, you play really good. Kentucky, man. What was it, 16-13 in overtime? I didn't watch it. What happened? Did Arch Manning take a step back again or what? I'm assuming he did. If he only put up 16 points. We're chilling on a damn Saturday night, ladies and gentlemen. 12. Oof. He took a step back. Yep. Damn. Yeah, they 16-13 in overtime, man. They almost lost that game, pendejo face. We had a 1st and goal at the 4-yard line, and we couldn't score a touchdown. Damn. That's crazy, man. You guys almost had them. Damn. You should have won the game. Yeah. Yeah, probably. Damn. We had 385 yards and they had, wow, that's crazy. 395 to just 179 and you lost. Damn, that sucks. Yeah, that's one of those you got to win, London. Damn. They had 2 huge punt returns and got 10. Oof. Their special teams bailed them out. Oh, so it's not, if it's not for the special teams, maybe they only score like what? Maybe 3-6 points? Damn. So really bad game for Arch Manning tonight. He got bailed out by the defense and the special teams. Holy frijoles, man. I hated play calls ran up the middle for all 4 plays. Yeah. I don't know why at least once they don't try to go like south and east and west at least once. Texas has the elite defense line. We couldn't run up the middle. Yup. At least once a game, at least once in that situation when you're in the goal line, you should at least try to run at least once. Either east and west. Yeah. It sucks, man. But you guys competed at the end. You guys just couldn't win. But you should have won that game. Unreal loss, man. Outgained them by over 200 yards. And yeah. That's a game you got to win for sure, man. Jesus Christ. You for sure got to find a way to win that game. Holy frijoles, man. Exactly. No moral victory. Texas sucks. Yeah, that's when you should have had London. You should have had that W. I'm so apologize, London. You should have had that W. Damn, that's crazy, man. We kicked a field goal on 3rd and 7, 13 seconds left before halftime from. Damn, he missed it. So you guys just your defense and your special teams let you down, man. Your defense and your special teams let you down. We didn't have any timeouts left, so we kicked it. Damn, man. Jesus Christ, man. Holy frijoles. Yeah, I gotta find a way to win that game. That sucks, man. So disappointing, man. Thought we could win SEC game. Yeah. That was your chance to win the first game in the conference, man. No creativity, just predictable play calling in overtime. Should have made just... So who had the ball first? You guys had the ball first? So then they just went with a field goal, I'm assuming? Is that what happened? You guys had the ball first and you thought to score a touchdown. So then they just won with a field goal. All right. So I'm pretty sure you get the ball, what, at the 35? They probably only ran a few plays and then kicked a field goal and won. It wasn't probably even that hard from them after that. Man, it freaking sucks, man. I want to coach fine. I've had enough. I want the coach fired. Yeah, maybe James Frank. Never mind. Yeah, hell no, man. I don't know who the hell you're gonna hire if you fire him. But yeah, that's unacceptable, man. Gotta find a win that game, man. That would have been a really good W for you guys. That sucks, man. The offensive coordinator, he sucks too. Damn. Yeah, man, that's frustrating, man. You had it right there. What up, TC? Welcome to the Sheehan. How you doing, man? We had our best running back on the fucking sideline. Oh, what the hell? Are you serious? Why did you do that? What up, Butterfly? Welcome to the Sheehan. Oh. Button feeder of SEC. Bottom feeders of the SEC. Right now, yeah, London, unfortunately, it's not looking too good for you guys this year. I didn't know unless he was hurt. Yeah, you would have to maybe watch the press conference and see if he was hurt or not, because that doesn't really make a lot of sense. You would sit down your best running back and you're in the goal line for a chance to win the game. That doesn't really make a lot of sense, man. So there might have been a huge possibility where I don't know, man. You never know. That's crazy, man. Cool. Thank you, Butterfly. I went off my post. You were pissed off after Kentucky lost? I bet you were, man. I bet you were, man. I bet you were pissed on a Saturday night. Yeah, I bet you were. What the hell happened? Yeah, you were probably furious, man. I bet you were probably furious. Our freshman quarterback, besides the interception, I thought he looked good tonight. Yeah. 31 for 39, 258 yards, and one rushing touchdown. Yeah, that's pretty good. Completed 31 out of 39 passes. That's pretty good. That is pretty good if you ask me, for sure. Like you said, the fact that you guys give up a touchdown and then a field goal off kick returns, that's a huge swing, especially if they only scored 16 points. Yeah, that would have made it only, what, 3 or 6 points for Texas if they don't have those special team kick returns. But yeah, man. We're chilling on a damn Saturday night, ladies and gentlemen. 2-4. Gotta win what, at least, what is it, 6, 7 games to be able to play in a bowl game. We're chilling. We didn't make it last year either, so now bowl game this year, most likely either. Yeah, man, that sucks. And now there's not even that many bowl games because of the college. Now what is it? The playoffs? What is it? 12 teams. So now there's even more bowls. They just use them for the playoffs. That's right, man. You're ready for Kentucky basketball. We chilling on a damn Saturday night, ladies and gentlemen. We chilling, we chilling, we chilling, we chilling, we chilling. Georgia comes, yeah, man. Great job after giving up 35 points the first 3 quarters. They shut them down in that fourth quarter. Georgia's defense finally said, and shut them down in that fourth quarter to win it 43-35. Georgia defense, yep, they did. They finally did, man. Ole Miss quarterback did nothing. Yeah, no. Got to give it up to Kirby Smart and that team defensively for not letting any points in the fourth quarter after giving up 35 in the first 3 quarters. It was, London. The whole game, it was great. It was great, man. Hey, Sarti. Bienvenido al espectáculo. We chilling, we chilling, we chilling, we chilling. Man. No, yo no veo básquetbol, fútbol americano y béisbol. Gunnar Stockton he did, man. He was fantastic. Yeah, man, for sure. $26 for 31, 289, 4 touchdowns, 1 rushing. Yeah, he did pretty good, man. Hit the damn like button, man. I appreciate it. Thank you very much, Sanchez. Thank you very much. It was a fun ass game, man. That might have been the funnest game of the day, low key. Well, those other fun games, but that one's one of the best for sure. Ole Miss versus Georgia. Hey, good to see you, Sanchez. Welcome to the Sheehan. Welcome in tonight, buddy. Hey, what up, Packer? Welcome to the Sheehan. How you doing, Packer? How you doing tonight on a Saturday night? I've been on for 25 minutes. For about 25 minutes, I've been on. Hold on, gotta change this shit. We're chilling on a damn Saturday night. I don't know how much I have. Did you change the stream? Packer, usually I go earlier on the weekends. During the week I go late, but on the weekends I go earlier because if the games start I have to wake up early. So that's why I start earlier on the weekends. We're chilling on a damn Saturday night, ladies and gentlemen. We're chilling on a damn Saturday night. Cardinals pack. Yeah, I saw that I saw that, man. 5 hour fucking delay. Jesus Christ. At least they still got like they're at a good time where it would have sucked if they would have got in there until like 1 a.m. I think I think they still got there at a good time to like where they could it's not gonna mess up their sleeping schedule. Georgia Ole Miss was my game. It was for sure. I thought it was for sure London. Josh Jacobs is a true game time decision. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that he might not play tomorrow, but I don't think it's gonna be Jacoby Brissett. Kyler Murray is still hurt, so you guys should win that game, man. You guys should win that game. Virginia avoids the upset against Washington State. 20. Oof. So many upsets, man. So many freaking upsets. So many freaking upsets. Darby Allin got lunched. What? For Texas A&M. Yeah, that was a crazy game. 45-42. Yeah, that seemed like that was a hell of a game, man. Jesus Christ. Texas A&M almost upset got upset. Texas A&M. Claudio picked him up and threw him from above his head all the way back first onto announce table. What game was this? Wait, this is wrestling? I don't even know what the hell you're talking about. Great football. It was great football games, man. Great football games. I didn't watch. Oh yeah, I thought it was a fucking college football game. Oh, Packer, I don't watch it, buddy. I had no idea what the hell you were talking about. I thought you were talking about the college football games. Oh, okay. Darby Allin versus John Moxley. I quit match. Ah, yeah, I had no idea, Packer. I honestly thought you were talking about football. You said Darby Allin got lunched. I thought you were talking about like eating. Yeah, Packer. I saw some clips. Um, on Twitter, but I literally thought you were talking about a football game. I'm like, who the hell's Darby Allin? I was thinking about a football player. And then you said launched. I'm like, I thought Claudio. I was confusing Claudio with like Diego Pava or something. It was all over Twitter, man. That spot was crazy. I did see Sting come back. Packer. I did see there was a AEW pay-per-view tonight, but I got confused because we're talking about college football. And I'm not as familiar with the AEW wrestlers as I am with the WWE wrestlers. I'm gonna have to go check it out. Because I didn't see that part about Darby Allin getting launched. I gotta go check it out. I saw Sting came back and what else happened? I don't know. Yeah, that's Chris. Remember Chris Morrison, the commentator. He passed away. His son Alex Morrison is the head coach. So that was a nice win for him. I have no idea who the hell Kyle Stander is. Yeah, I didn't even watch that game, man. Alabama, Tennessee. Yeah, I didn't even watch that. Chris started. What? Spelling Error by Packer Cow. Chris Thylander. Okay. Yeah, Packer. I don't really watch too much. It's hard to keep up with WWE, man. I'm not gonna keep up with AEW. Football game in 4 hours. Yeah, the Jacksonville play the Rams. Ty Simpson has looked good for LA. He has, man. They were 0-1, and now they're fucking 6-1, right? Holy frijoles. Low key. I saw Mercedes won another belt, 11. This is just too much. So I think what's going on now, London, all these smaller wrestling companies are just giving their title to them so so then she can go defend it and promote it all over social media that she's defending it. It's starting to become like a strategy to sell tickets. Hey, Mercedes Moné is gonna be in town defending her blah 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 championship. I think the Saints might beat Chicago. Really? That's crazy, Packer. I think they did this a few years ago with Zack Ryder, Matt Cardona. They gave him a bunch of titles because he was really famous. The Bears have not beat Saints, and that's crazy. 18 years. Damn. But a lot of those years were probably Drew Brees. Last time was 2007. Yeah, a lot of those years were Drew Brees' years. That's probably why. They lost to them in a AFC Championship game, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, no, wait. Chicago won. Chicago won the NFC Championship game versus the Saints, and they went to the Super Bowl, and that's when they played the Colts. I think that might have been the final time Chicago beat Saints in the NFC Championship game. Remember that? And then they lost to the Colts. You guys are not old enough to remember that stuff. There was a guy by the name of Devin Hester. He would return every kick. He was amazing. And BYU beats Utah 24-21 in the last ranked game of the night. Damn, BYU. BYU is 7-0. They're doing good this year, man. They are doing good. We chilling on a damn Saturday night. We chilling. On a damn Saturday night. What up, Nate? Welcome in, buddy. I was just telling the chat about Devin Hester. I don't think they know who he was. Fun day of college. That's about all. Yeah, we're kind of done already, low key. Nothing else really happened outside of college football. Yeah, London. If we don't get enough people here, we might not be here longer tonight. We got to see if we get a little bit more people on. Yeah, Devin Hester, man. He used to return all those kicks. They were telling me that they saw a stat that the Chicago hasn't beaten the Saints in 18 years. And I was telling them the last time was in the NFC Championship game. Them turned out to be the final Super Bowl the Bears appeared in when they lost to the Colts. And Devin Hester was a monster that year, returning kicks. Because somebody came in here and told me that he thinks that the Saints are going to upset the Bears because they haven't won in 18 years. And I believe that final time the Bears won was during that NFC Championship game. Yeah, man, and Hester took the Hester took the opening kick. Exactly. That was so crazy, man. That shit was crazy. But according to what they just told me, they haven't beaten them since then. That's crazy. The Bears have not beaten the Saints since that NFC Championship game. And the game was in Miami, his hometown. It was awesome. But yeah, it was raining. I remember it was raining. Yeah, Peyton Manning, man. Winning that first Super Bowl for Peyton Manning. Yeah, but I believe if they haven't won in 18 years, I think it's a huge possibility that was the last time they beat them in that NFC Championship game. Yeah, NFL game, man. The Jaguars play the Rams in the UK. We chilling on a damn Saturday night, ladies and gentlemen. think Seattle, low-key, I kind of want Seattle to finish up because, Jesus Christ. I want a game 7, but I hate how, like, there's 2 Monday night games on Monday. It's going to be too much stuff to watch on Monday, man. I'd rather just the Mariners close it out tomorrow. And we can focus on football for a little bit, and then a few days later we can start watching the World Series. I hate how they do all multiple Monday Night Football games now. So when there's like baseball, it's so hard to concentrate. There's like literally like 3 games going on at once. Trey Vasavacha, Logan Gilbert. Well, they're the pitchers. We'll see what happens, man. I'm pretty sure Trey Yasavecha is going to have a short leash. If he doesn't pitch good, they're probably going to take him out right away. I agree, hoping Seattle will be tough against LA. Yeah, man, that pitching is crazy, man. Blake Snell, Tyler Glasnow, Yamamoto, Shohei Ohtani, holy frijoles. Tomorrow I'm doing NFL games, NASCAR, and the baseball game. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna watch that Atlanta. Who is it? San Francisco. I don't know if I'm gonna watch that. That doesn't look too attracting, honestly. The Sunday slate kind of, I don't want to say it sucks nowadays, but it does kind of mess it up now with the fact that there's multiple Mondays. So now we have 4 primetime games: Thursday, Sunday night, and then so it takes a lot from that Sunday slate, I feel sometimes. Big time zone difference and major travel difference if it's, oh yeah, it would be 3 hours if it's in Toronto. But they play at night. The World Series is at night, so it wouldn't affect them too much. Like if they play at like 8 o'clock, it's gonna be 5 o'clock for the Dodgers, so they should be fine. Like at most, maybe like if you're taking like a nap in the middle of the day. But other than that, it shouldn't affect them too much. But like the travel for players, yeah, they're used to it though. They're used to traveling, man. They're used to traveling. Yeah, go for it, London. Go for the injury report. Yeah, because Toronto is like by... It's like by what? It's like New York and like, I don't know. Eagles, Jalen Carter listed as questionable for Sunday due to a heel injury is expected to play. All right. It's up by New York. Okay, so that would be a long plane. Yeah, that's so from Seattle to New York is pretty far. So yeah, that's gonna probably be a 5-7 hour plane ride if it is LA versus Toronto. Patriots, Stephon Diggs listed as questionable for Sunday due to a chest injury is expected to play. Okay. That's going to be an ass whooping, I think, man. Tennessee Patriots, holy frijoles. No, what are you talking about? Did you see that game he had a few weeks ago versus the fucking Bills? How many he had what, like 9 receptions? Did you not watch that game, Logan? Lots of 1-5 teams. Yeah, it's very shaky right now, the NFL. I'm not sure if there's really a Super Bowl favorite at the moment. Everybody's just beating up on everybody, it seems like. We chilling on a damn Saturday night. Bills look so good to start the year, but yeah, back-to-back losses now to New England and Atlanta. That defense is terrible. I don't know about the Bills, man. They might have to get a new coach. Raiders, Brock Bowers listed as doubtful for Sunday game due to his knee injury. That might be another ass whooping. Kansas City, Las Vegas. Raiders wide receiver Jacoby Myers listed as questionable for Sunday due to a knee and toe injury. Will work out pregame. Damn. Tomorrow might be a huge game for Alshon Gentry without Jacoby Myers and Brock Bowers. Crazy how bad Ravens are too. I know. Yeah, the defense is terrible. The defense is horrendous, man. But I think he's back next week. I think they're off this week, and I think he's expected to return next week. Lamar Jackson. So he should be back for their next game. But that defense is still pretty damn bad. Heard a lot about Jordan Love being a top 5 quarterback. Can be very shaky at times. I think, for sure, Josh Allen, Mahomes, Lamar when healthy, Jared Goff, and Joe Burrow when healthy are my top 5 probably. Those are probably my top 5 when all healthy. Yeah, but that Cleveland game was horrendous, Packer. He threw that interception. You can't be losing to Cleveland like that. That interception versus Cleveland was horrendous. Every quarterback I named has played at least in one conference championship game. All right, Packer. That's fine, buddy. I mean, we'll see, man. But, he has a chance. Jordan Love has a chance to be a top 5 quarterback. Yeah, he could have ran the clock out. Broncos activated D Greenlaw from injury reserve for... Yeah. Is he finally going to play? Is that the first time he's playing since he tore his Achilles in the Super Bowl? No way. That was like fucking... That was like in 2023. There's no way he's probably had another injury. 49ers activated George Kittle off injury reserve, and he is expected to play. Oof. So 49ers getting George Kittle back. Jordan Love has definitely made big strides, and he's in a great offense as well. Yeah, no, Jordan Love is up there. He's up there. I think maybe top 10 for Jordan Love. The one that confuses me is Prescott. I never know where to put him. This year, he's really good. He's having a really good year so far. Prescott this year. And Baker Mayfield's another really good one. I agree with you. Top 5, though, Goff is... Yeah, Jared Goff has played in multiple conference championship games, and he's made a Super Bowl. So for me, I feel Jared Goff is definitely a top 5 quarterback. It's gonna be a great game this week. Detroit versus Tampa. That's gonna be a fun one. Yeah, Texans low-key might get blown out by Seattle. I don't know, but that might be a blowout. I don't know about that game. I don't know about the Texans versus Seattle. Seattle might just. I don't know, man. We chilling on a damn Saturday night, ladies and gentlemen. Colts Chargers low-key a good game. Yeah, I'm not sure about that game. I'm gonna give, I guess, the Colts just because the Chargers still have a few injuries. So I'll probably give it to the Colts. Khalil Mack, but I think they're still missing a few guys on the line, on the offensive line. They got to get at least like Joe Old back. Raymond Slater's finished, but at least get Joe Old back. At least get Joe Old back. Lions roll out 3 defensive backs. Yeah, that's why I think I'm gonna go with the Colts, man. Because Chargers are pretty beat up front with the line. After suffering a concussion from collision in pregame warm-ups last Sunday, Colts cornerback Charvarius Ward now has been placed on injury. Oof. Jesus Christ, man. I don't know who's gonna. So both of them are now gonna miss a week's. Both Charvarius Ward and Anthony Richardson. Anthony Richardson is also expected to miss a few weeks. Danny Dimes has been crazy this year. Crazy how different. Yeah, it's the coach, man. If you look at the Jalen Hurts, that was his best season so far in the NFL. That one year he had Shane Steichen. If you go back and look at his his first 6 years in the NFL, that one of those years with Shane Steichen is his best years. So I think it's a lot with Shane Steichen. Did Brian Dable draft Daniel Jones? No, it was Joe Judge. Yeah, no, Brian Dable already had him. He was still in Buffalo when they drafted Daniel Jones. Okay, yeah, I couldn't remember. So Jackson, yeah, exactly. That's why he was panicking on last week when he got hurt and he was sneaking in through the freaking tent because yeah, if he doesn't do good this year, he's probably gonna get fired. Brian Dable. Yeah, both out for the Commanders, bro. Debo Samuel and Terry McLaurin. So and Cowboys are pretty healthy now. I think they get CeeDee Lamb, Jake Ferguson, George Pickens, Devontae. Yeah, they're back. Heard they could lose a draft pick. Yeah, because multiple. I think both coaches and players went into the tent. Yeah, I think the NFL is reviewing the case. And they might low key also ask for the medical report to make sure they didn't put him back in with a concussion. So they're probably gonna look at everything. Travis Dix is out. Yeah. No, he hasn't been the same player ever since his ACL. Which is funny because he wasn't really like a lockdown corner. He was more like he liked to jump routes, and which I don't know. I thought he was going to be able to do that, but yeah, he hasn't been the same ever since that ACL. Yeah, I knew he was out. Yeah, he hasn't been the same player ever since the ACL. It's crazy too how the brother, he's fine, he's doing good with the Patriots, but yeah, Tavon hasn't been able to recover from his ACL. Buccaneers receiver Mike Evans and Emeka Ibuka both are listed as questionable. Yeah, that might be a tough game for Tampa, man, if they don't have at least two of the top two receivers. At least a combination of Mike Evans, Emeka Ibuka, and Chris Godwin. They need at least one, if not. Detroit is loaded, man. And you know they're gonna be pissed, man. After they lost to the Chiefs, they're gonna be ready to play. Crazy how Dak has been so good, but Cowboys have no. The defense is terrible this year, man. Their defense is horrendous. You know about Matt Eberflutz? They showed the stats this week how like they were like last in almost everything last year, and now this year they're like more like in the middle, the Bears. And now look how bad they're doing defensively with Matt Eberflutz. I think the Cowboys are gonna focus on defense this offseason and try to draft as many players on their defense. Yeah, the defense is horrendous, but they have multiple first round picks, I think. So they're definitely going to be trying to tighten up that defense this offseason. Evans is likely to play, and Ibuka, in the words of a source, has a real chance to play despite his hamstring. It's a low grade. Okay, that's good. Yeah, because that could be a really fun game. But if Tampa's missing a bunch of players, Detroit might just whoop them. Yeah, Fluss was awful, but honestly, he had our defense in. Yeah, well, yeah, and Eberflutz, to be fair, I mean, once they trade away Micah Parsons, there's not a lot to work with in Dallas right now defensively. Some of it comes down to players. Any wrestling news? No, I think they scheduled an update by Adam Pearce on Seth Rollins, and where many people believe he's going to announce that Seth Rollins is going to be out with a shoulder injury, and that he's going to have to give up the World Heavyweight Championship. That's kind of like the biggest news today. And that what's his name? AJ Styles had a little bit of a farewell in Japan, since he's planning to retire at some point next year. Some of the players they have suck as well. Nope. That's why they got to really focus on drafting and developing on defense these next few years. They got to really focus on it, man. And I heard, did you hear that now they want to try to see if they can hire re-sign George Pickens? They're saying that both Jerry Jones and Prescott are planning to have a conversation, which I think what's going to happen is Prescott is going to have to take a salary cut so they can fit in George Pickens. Eagles Vikings should be fun. Yep. I don't remember. Did he ever play when he was in Washington? If not, this is going to be the first time Carson Wentz plays against the Eagles. But yeah, that's we'll see if Philly had a this little 10 days they had off, if they figure some stuff out, because oof, they were really bad, especially in that New York game. Buccaneers rolled out running back Bucky Irving and wide receiver Chris Oof for Monday Night Football. Yeah, so is Imbuka and Mike Evans don't play. Ooh, Detroit might roll on them. They might run them out of the field. Probably not many Eagle players. No, I don't think so, Nate. Um, it's funny. Jalen Hurts was one of the few. I think. I think he was a rookie. He was a rookie that year. Um, maybe some of the linemen, but that might be about it. They yeah, most of the players from that. Yeah, Lane Johnson. I'm gonna say the kicker, Jake Elliott, and Jalen Hurts. Those might be the only three left. Those might be the only three left, honestly. We chilling on a damn Saturday night. Shaquan is yeah. Yeah, let's see what they came up with. If they find any ways to run the football. Let's see. Maybe these next 10 days, the some of the linemen were a little bit beat up, so maybe they got healthy and they can start playing better and blocking. And I think if they can start running the football, it's gonna open up the passing game. I think that's just they gotta find a way to consistently find a way to run the football. Hopefully Sonic yeah, I think Sonic might be on vacation. Not much activity tonight. No. Yeah, London. I mean, I would be shocked if Sonic, like, if he just bans the show. I mean, he's been here since like 2019, like, very consistent watcher. I would be shocked if he just walks out on the show after like what 5 6 years. I think it's gonna be Shohei Ohtani, and then probably Kyle Riley for the American League. Those are probably gonna be the winners this year. That's crazy. The fact that it's a catcher. And how many home runs did he hit? 61, whatever it was. That's unheard of for a catcher. So it's probably going to be those guys, Shohei Ohtani and Kyle Riley. Yeah, London. Yeah, if Sonic leaves the show, oof. London, like I don't want to make. I'm thinking about changing the schedule, but I don't know, London. I kind of want to wait until whenever the fudge the house sells, and then maybe that's when I can when I move into the new one. That's when I can maybe make a new schedule. So I think that's what's hurting the show too, man. These late ass streams, but it's easier said than done to like just switch the schedule. Yeah, I think Kyle Riley for the shirt. Yeah, yeah. Shohei. It's gonna be Shohei's gonna win it again, man. If I'm not mistaken, wouldn't this be 3 in a row for Shohei? Because he also won it his final year in Anaheim, didn't he? I think he did. So this would be 3 in a row for Shohei. That's what I'm thinking. I think he's on vacation. I think he'll be back sometime this week coming up. Yeah, man. Aaron Judge could win it, but no. You know they don't say it, but you know they're gonna count the playoff stuff. Aaron Judge, outside of that home run he hit in what was it? Game 3-4. Nah, Kyle Riley has had a much better playoff run, and he had more home runs in the season. Yeah, like I said, a catcher with 61 home runs, that's unheard of. That's crazy. There was something. What did I see? There was some baseball. Let me see. Oh, it's about the Tyreek Skubal. I think we talked about it, right? How they might not be able to re-sign him with Detroit. Outside of the home run, he's had a bunch of singles. Yeah, probably, Nate. Probably. And they're probably going to give, my guess is they're going to give Dan Wilson, is that the Mariners manager? He's probably going to win the manager of the year. Yeah. They still haven't named Pujols the manager of the Anaheim. I wonder if they're not going to do it anymore. He might be asking for too much money. Who had the best record? I don't think I know. It was Milwaukee. If I'm not mistaken, they had the best record in baseball this year. We chilling on a damn Saturday night, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna be lurking. I don't have much. Yeah, I think we're gonna call it a night here pretty soon. Probably in the next 5 minutes, maybe even faster. Have a good night, London. Thank you for stopping by, buddy. Yeah, I'm probably gonna call it a night here pretty soon. Dang, nobody had. That's crazy. 100 wins. Talked about college NFL injury for the Sunday and Monday. Yeah, SmackDown, I mean, other than what, Sami Zayn and Elon Dragunov, and then what, the stare down between the MFTs and the Wyatts, and then the ending with the Cody and McIntyre, that little street fight they had. And I guess the big thing they're gonna do is who attacked Jacob Fatu. I think they're gonna make that a storyline for the future, and a lot of people are gonna say that it was Randy. Yeah, London, you were pretty busy, man. You were pretty busy. The Dodgers could have won 100 games, but I think they were kind of just pacing themselves for the playoffs. I forgot to ask, man. Yeah, I thought it was good, London. I thought, like, especially like I said, the Elon Dragunov and Sami Zayn match, and then getting attacked at the end by the MFTs, and then the MFTs have the storyline with the. Interesting how like they're feuding with Sami Zayn and also with the Wyatts. That's kind of interesting. Um, and then at the end with Cody, right? Cody and McIntyre for the. I think they finally got to give it to McIntyre, man. I think they have to, man. At this point, they have to give it to McIntyre. Only 4 videos tomorrow. Once again, Triple H was not at SmackDown. They said it was run by Bruce Pritchard. So I don't know what's going on. Yeah, that was a fun match. Dragunov and Sammy. That was a fun match. Yeah, man, it was a good show. It's getting a little bit better the last few weeks, but hopefully they maintain it like this. I saw that they lost to Charlotte and Alexa. I saw that she distracted them. They were kind of making fun of Blake Monroe, like they had you fly all the way from Florida to San Francisco just for that little distraction. And then I think she wrote back like to a fan. She was like, "I'm willing to travel wherever it takes to f up somebody's day." So I guess she cost Sol Soraka the match. Yeah, Sol Soraka, man. I think they might. I don't know. Well, they have the championship, so no, they're probably gonna have to keep going back to NXT. They've been on a few weeks in a row, but they have those titles from NXT, so they're gonna have to keep on staying in NXT. I think they're gonna call up what up, Takis? Welcome to the show. Maybe Trick Williams and Obafemi. But I don't know if they're gonna call it both of them because both of them lost their championships, right? Trick Williams lost the TNA championship and Obafemi lost the NXT championship. So this might be the time to call them up. That would really give some energy to SmackDown if they were to call up Trick Williams and Obafemi at the same time. But I don't know, man. I don't know if they're going to. All right, guys. I'm gonna. Yeah, and then I think they announced a match, right? Cody versus McIntyre for the WWE Championship at Saturday night's main event. Here we go again. They just did this at WrestlePalooza. I think you have to finally give the title to Cody, man. To McIntyre. It felt like a SmackDown match at WrestlePalooza. What would you do it again unless you're finally going to give the title to McIntyre? You know what I mean? You just fucking did this, and people said it felt like a SmackDown match. So there's no way you're doing it again unless finally you're gonna give the WWE Championship to McIntyre. I'm thinking they got criticized so bad at WrestlePalooza for having that be the main event. There's no way they're doing that again unless now they're gonna finally have McIntyre win the championship. Yeah, maybe Randy causes by accident Cody and he helps McIntyre win. But they have to, man. There is no way in the world that they're doing that again with the same result of Cody winning. There's just no way. Yeah. I don't know what to tell WWE if they just do the same thing at WrestlePalooza. They do the same thing all over again at Saturday night's main event. That would be ridiculous. But we'll see what the fudge happens, man. They can put on a great match. We'll see. Yeah, but if it's Cody winning again, I don't know, man. I think part of making changes to SmackDown, I think that would be very helpful if McIntyre were to be the champion. Yeah, we'll see what Triple H does. Hunter Hearns Helmsley. Enjoy the site. Thank you, London. We'll be back tomorrow for NFL recap on a damn Sunday. And also, again, obviously, we'll see what happens in that Toronto-Seattle game. We'll see if it's finished or we get a game 7 on Monday, which that means Monday we're looking at 2 football games and a baseball game. Holy free holies, man. Kind of hope that doesn't happen. That's going to be too much work. Flipping. Shit. Imagine I suffered a finger injury from flipping the channels. All right, guys. We will be back tomorrow after football. You already know me. You know who I am. I'm the Mexican fat ass. Tomorrow we will be back. Holla. All right, guys. Have a good night, everybody. Abigail, we're finished. We'll be back tomorrow. All right, guys. Have a good night, everybody.